Hi again, folks, and thanks for checking out my channel. Today we're going to go through a game that I was looking at a few nights ago, but unfortunately after installing it, it came to a black screen. I wasn't able to do anything with it. Turns out, just a simple reboot fixes it. Apparently it's a known problem. We are looking at Ace Online. Now this is a flight-based MMO, similar to one that I did quite a while back called Black Prophecy. If I recall correctly, Black Prophecy has been killed off, which is a shame because it seemed pretty good. I apologize if the music is a little loud right now, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it. Some of the drawbacks of this game, and we'll be getting into it. We are at the character selection screen. If we go to new,
B-Gear, also known as the Brandy Bird. It's a fighter bomber capable of fighting both air and ground targets effectively. It also has long-range bombing abilities, making it a versatile gear.
And her voice is very loud. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about it. So, just wanted to show you guys the gears here. This is a all-around one. The one to the right is an attack one. That's more of a bomber on the left, and there's a ground gear in the back. I'd show you a little bit more, but it would prompt her to talk, and I don't want to do that. You can also set your pilot down here at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and just log in with the one that I've created already, and maybe show you guys a little bit about the game. I wish I could do something about the voiceover. Unfortunately, I can't. There's just not a setting for it. You do wind up with a little bit of English, poor translation in this game. Not too bad. I've seen worse, but yeah, it's kind of bad. Okay, so when you log in, you'll be here in the hangar. What's a little bit weird about this game is rolling forward on the mouse wheel is zoom out and rolling back is zoom in, which is a little bit different than some other games. Holding down the right mouse will do a view change there. Here at the bottom you have things like FAQ. You have your inventory, which is where you can equip items on your ship. Now you'll notice the graphics look a little similar to Bounty Hounds Online, and that's because this is another offering from Suba Games, same company who was offering Bounty Hounds Online in the States. Your inventory, you'll have some items that you pick up in missions, but they do give you a bunch of things here in your inventory, like a experience booster, the beginner's package. We're gonna go ahead and click that. And looks like we got a return portal, condensed shield kit. Now I've already changed my weapons around a little bit. You have your primary weapons. I started off with a Gatling type and I went to this rifle, and then you have your missiles, which is your right click. That's the type of gear that I am there. That's my engine, and that one is my shield. I wonder what a rookie engine capsule is. Alright, so here is another type of gun. And it shows a little bit of the stat comparisons here. I don't know what a re-attack time is. So that's a Gatling type. That was my default missile right here, the tail. Here's another Vulcan type. So let's see, that's attack power 1222. This one is a 716. The one I have equipped is about a 12. Here's another gun type. Apparently it overheats a little bit more than the one that I have equipped. I'm saying the ranges, let's see, 12 to 17. This one is 12 to 17. That one's for the wrong type of gear. This one's 10 to 13. So that's a little bit about what you'll see in the inventory. Down here will be some abilities, but I haven't gotten any yet. Community. We have missions. We'll see if I can show you some of the Engrish that I ran into here. Let's see. Can't seem to find the one that I was looking at. It was not horrible, but wow, look at chat over there. That's definitely not legible. Alright, so we're gonna take off. I'll show you what it's like to be out in combat. Okay, so we are out in Stone's Ruin, M for map. See what it would be like to fly to the warp gate. Oh, apparently I guess my fuel is a little low. I see it blinking up there in the upper left. Might have to do something about that, but let's see what going into this warp is like. Apparently it's gonna warp me into a tree. Okay, so W, A, S, and D, and B are some movement keys. C is to land, B is a full stop. If you click yes, you'll have control over the UI, but if you're moving, you won't. Space is an afterburner burst. Double tapping A will do a barrel roll, and double tapping D will do a barrel roll in the other way, and A and D are just pitch and moving your mouse. So when you get a lock on something here, you can fire the missiles! Shit! See, what makes this a little bit of a MMO background, aside from being, say, you know, arcade controls where shooting at something and actually hitting it, quote-unquote, will cause damage, it's a little bit more than that. You will actually see... let's see. Alright, here we go. You'll see misses. See over there when I was attacking the creature, I'm getting some damage of about 16, but I'm also getting misses. So that adds a little bit of a an RPG type component to it. It's not just a matter of targeting it or leading a moving item. You actually still have rolls going on behind the scenes over here. And this thing looks like a giant honeybee, and okay, wants me to refuel my tank. So let's see if I can just kill this thing and get the hell out of here. Maybe I'll wind up crashing into the ground. I did about half of the tutorial. Some basic movement stuff, and then I didn't finish it, mostly because that instructor voice is so incredibly loud. And there isn't a way to change it. Now I see some quick keys down at the bottom starting with 1. I wonder if eventually you'll be able to get abilities. I'm going to go ahead and come to a full stop over here and see if there's any shortcuts for getting out of here. That bee just ran into me. Time to kill it, which probably won't happen. Seems like I've probably bitten off something more than I can chew over here. So far from what I've experienced with the game, the quality of the game is... I guess you could say it's okay. Let's see if I can get back to the ruins. Alright. Ooh, maybe this jungle supply shop will have something. So I'm gonna get near this arrow and I'm gonna hit C. And it automatically docks me. Okay, so fuel supply. Let's try increasing this a bit and see what happens. And we'll get a repair going on over here. And that seems to increase the red side of the dial. So, okay, that's probably hit points over there and shield on the right. Let's get a little bit more fuel here. Alright, let's see if I can fly back to the stone ruins, as I think I'm probably in a zone that's just a little bit too high a level. And also, I wasn't really on the mission that I should have been. Sound in this game seems to be a little off. A little off in the sense that you can't seem to control some of the aspects of the sound. And also, like, it doesn't always seem to line up with the action, per se. Like, you're holding down fire and your stuff is shooting, but at the same time, sound doesn't always seem to match up to it. But if we come over here to game effects and go to sound, you can see that my background music's fairly low, but it's actually coming in pretty high. I'm gonna up the game volume a bit. See, I'm holding the fire button down, and it's not exactly lining up, so it should be a constant sound, but it's doing like a burst fire sound, so this is what I've seen in the game so far. Hope this little brief 15 minutes will show you whether or not you want to play the game. Can't do any zoom controls over here either, so hope you enjoyed this little video on Ace Online. Take care.